Hi, dear Banu. Welcome. How are you? Hello. Hi. Hi, Suhana. Hello, Swapnil. How are you? Welcome, everyone. Banu. Hi, Banu. Welcome. Suhana. Hi, Suhana. How are you? Hello, Swapnil. Welcome. It is your beautiful name, Swapnil ji. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Josefa. How are you? Welcome. Josefa. Hi, welcome. Here is yours. Okay, Suhana. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Swapnil. How are you? I am good. How about you, Josefa? Josefa, bhai. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Okay. Thank you so much. Welcome. Hi. Suhana, because they have changed their ID names. So that's why. Welcome. Take care. How are you? Yes, Josefa, bhai, of course. Comment your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Good evening. Beautiful names. Hi. Hi, Harmony. Welcome, dear. How are you? It is your beautiful name, dear Harmony. Welcome. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Good evening. Hello, dear Harmony. How are you? Good to hear. Hi, Lemma. Here is yours. Queen. Hi. Welcome. Leneza. Hi, Leneza. How are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Hi. How are you, dear? So good to have you here, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see who is next. Vakil. Hi. Welcome, dear Vakil. How are you? Yara. Hi, Yara. Here is yours. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Akshita. Hi, dear Akshita. Welcome. How are you? Akshita and Anshika. What are rhyming names? Welcome to both of you. How are you? It is yours. Hamsa. Hi, dear Hamsa. Welcome. Manu. Hi, Manu. Welcome. How are you? Fiza. Okay, Harmony, after this. Welcome, dear Fiza. Welcome. Harmony. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Double tap on your screen and don't forget to press the subscribe button. Hi, Aleph. Welcome. How are you? Huwaid. Hi, Huwaid. What a unique name you have. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Welcome, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Zeba. Hi, Zeba. Welcome. Viodex. Hi, Viodex. Here is yours. Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Here is your beautiful name. Darlan. Hi, Darlan. Welcome. Hi, dear Hanan. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Zema, hi Zema. Double tap on your screens and don't forget to subscribe. Fatima, hi Fatima. How are you? Hi Virginia, welcome. Here is your beautiful name, dear. Wait. Just for a second. Okay, let's see who is next. Latifa, hi Latifa. Welcome. Jasam, hi Jasam. Welcome, dear. Tarun, hi Tarun. Here is yours. Rothanak, hi Rothanak. Welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Renisha and Daniel. Renisha and Daniel. Welcome, dear. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Ayan. Here is yours. Hi, Jasmeet. Thank you so much, dear Harmony. Take care. Hello, dear Jasmeet. Noemi. Hi, Noemi. Welcome. Rehan. Hi, Rehan. How are you? Conan. Hi, Conan. It is your beautiful name. Jaggy. Hi. Welcome. Sayan. Hi, Sayan. How are you? Here is yours. Suhail and Salma. Suhail and Salma. This is for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Hi, Akash. Welcome. How are you? Here is yours. Noemi. Here is yours, dear. Nakib. Hi. Welcome. Yuki. Hi. How are you? Diana. Hi, Diana. How are you? I am good. About you, dear Navda? Welcome. Here is yours. Let's see who is next. Tharindu. Hi, Tharindu. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, double tap on your screens. Natalina. Hi, Natalina. Welcome. Sagar. Hi, Sagar. How are you? Let's see who is next. Joylina. Hi, Joylina. Welcome. Manuel. Hi. Here is yours. Asya. Hi, Asya. Thank you so much for joining. Double tap on your screens. You're most welcome, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Krupa. Hi, Krupa. Welcome. Thanks. You're most welcome, dear. Hi, Amina. Here is yours. Manan. Hi, Manan. Welcome. Sagar. Hi, Sagar. Welcome. Mariam and Danish. Mariam, Danish. Here is yours, dear. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Hello, Huran. Welcome. How are you? Here is your beautiful name. Hello, dear Vijay. How are you? Akshu. Hi, Akshu. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Amina. Hi, Amina. Welcome, dear. How are you? Daycast. Hi. Welcome. Rom. Hello. Danish. Okay. Here is yours. I think. So sorry. Yanesh. Here is yours, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Honey. Hi, Honey. Welcome. Hi, dear Mia. Here is yours, guys. Double tap on your screens. Priyansh. Hi, dear Priyansh. Welcome. Wait. Because it's summer, so the question is summering. Hi Priyanshi, welcome. How are you? Bob, hi Bob. Here is yours. Okay, let's see who is next. Masood, hi Masood. Welcome. Don't spam Hana. Simba, hi Simba. Welcome. Aiba, hi Aiba. Here is yours. Let's see who is next. SY. Hi, welcome. Aggie. Hey Aggie. How are you? Yes, oh, me too. Hello, Isa. Welcome, Isa. How are you? Amy. Hi, Amy. Here is yours. Double tap on your screens. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sajid. Hi, Sajid. Welcome. I am good. Good to hear. Luke. Hi, Luke. Welcome. Takshil. Hi, Takshil. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining. Double tap on your screen, guys. Jana, hi Jana, welcome. Gulilola, hi. Here is yours. Ayan, hello. Here is yours. Alibat, hi. Welcome. How are you? Saida, hi Saida. Welcome, dear. Nahid, hi. Mahi, hello Mahi. Welcome. How are you? Walid, hi Walid. Here is your beautiful name. Vihas, hi Vihas. Welcome. Double tap on your screen, guys. Hello. Let me check the spelling. Buxtiar. Hi. Welcome. What a unique name you have. Welcome. Here is yours. Mariam. Hi Mariam. Welcome, dear. Zainab. Hi Zainab. How are you? Welcome. Salam. Walaikum assalam. Hi Furab. Welcome. C A. Hi. Rudranj. Hi Rudranj. Welcome. How are you? Guys, double tap on your screens. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Maria. Hi dear Maria. How are you? Here is yours. Musa. Hi Musa. Welcome. Vase. Hi Vase. Here is yours, dear. Nelly. Hi, Nelly. Welcome. Nadia. Hi, Nadia. Here is your beautiful name. Livia. Hi, Livia. Welcome. Kamini. Hi, Kamini. Here is yours. Let's see who is next. I am pretty fine. Alhamdulillah, thanks for asking. You're most welcome, dear. So good to have you here. Hi, dear Mars. Welcome. Riaz. Hi, Riaz. Here is yours. Fazzy. Hi, Fazzy. Welcome. Avina. Hi, Avina. Welcome. Tigran. Hi. Welcome. How are you? Let's see who is next. Can I subscribe your channel, by the way? How are you, dear? If you think that I deserve your subscription, so go for it. And I am good. Thank you so much for asking. Dear, what's your name? Hi, Nara. How are you? Let's see who is next. Lena. Hi, Lena. Welcome, dear. Ayan Ali. Hi, Ayan Ali. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining. Sana. Hi, Sana. Welcome. Double tap on your screen, guys. Let's see who is next. Anushka. Hi, Anushka. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see who is next. MLAK. Hi, Malak. Welcome. Welcome back, Amjad. Not yet. Welcome. How are you? Sidra and Usman. Here is yours. You really deserve million views and subscribers because you did well, mashallah, and your hand tried a lot. Thank you so much, dear. It means a lot. Thank you. You are such a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Jazakallah. Hi, Sophia. Welcome. Hello, dear Lucky. How are you? I am good. How about you? Hi, Farhan. Farhan and Ali. Hi, guys. Double tap on your screen. Come on. Let's see who is next. Thank you so much. Thank you for such a kind words. Thank you so much, dear. Sufyan. Hi, Sufyan. Welcome. Here is yours. MAGA. Hi, Mega. Welcome. Aman or Aman. Ali. Hi. Welcome. Umbra. Hi, Umbra. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining. Ayla. Hi, Ayla. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Wasim. Hi, Wasim. Welcome. Zagam. Hi. What a name you have. Welcome. Hi, Banu. Welcome back. I remember you, beautiful. How are you doing today? Hi, Himangi. Welcome. Ali. Hi, Ali. Here is yours. Double tap on your screen, guys. Lisa. Blink. Hi, dear Blink. Welcome. ANALIE. Hi. Carol, welcome back, dear Carol. How are you doing? Here is yours. Mara. Hi, Mara. Welcome. Okay, let's see who is next. Thank you so much for joining, dear Marshi. Hi. Here is yours. Walaikum assalam. Asif. Hi. Suhana was asking about you. Hi, CHANNA. Janna, welcome. Tanush. Hi, Tanush. Here is yours. Abigail. Hi, Abigail. Welcome. How are you? Ahmad. Hi, Ahmad. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, dear. How are you? हाँ मैं ठीक आप कैसे हो भाई आइबा हाय आइबा वेलकम मेरी आँखों में कुछ चला गया ऐसे लग रहा है हाय राहुल हाउ आर यू Rahul hi Rahul here is yours Sania hi Sania welcome ESTEFANY hi double tap on your screens hi Shal welcome how are you मेरी आँख में कुछ पड़ गया है भाई Okay. Hi. Ishal, welcome. Esme. Hi, Esme. How are you? Easter. Hi, Easter. Here is yours. Lena. Hi, dear Lena. Ruby. Hi, Ruby. How are you? Welcome. Let's see who is next. Sana and Noon. Okay, dear Sana. Here is yours. बिल्कुल भी नहीं नहीं बिल्कुल भी नहीं Everyone was busy saying their name like you was taking attendance, but no one even asked yours. So let me fix that. What's your name and where are you from? My name is Ishal and I am from Pakistan. Hi Jimmy, welcome. Here is yours, dear. Let's see who is next. Jana. Hi Jana, welcome. 6-7. Thank you so much. ESMERALD and A. Hi. Nishma, hi Nishma, welcome. Here is yours. What is your name? Destroyer Black? What's your name, man? Tigran is done. Leonard. Hi, welcome. Thank you. You're most welcome. Thank you so much. What's your name, dear? Thank you so much for joining, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Raza. Hi, Raza. Welcome. Arun. Hi, Arun. Here is yours. Bano. Hi, Bano, dear. Welcome back. How are you? Yara. Hi. Here is yours. Halima. Hello, dear Halima. It is your good name. Thank you so much for joining. Gia. Hi, dear Gia. Welcome. Nicholas. Hi, Nicholas. How are you? Welcome. Oh, I don't know how to. Hi, Mariam. Welcome, dear. How are you? Irgis. Hi. Here is yours. Umar. Hi, Umar. Welcome. Thank you so much, dear girlie. What's your good name? Maria. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support and love. A and Muniba. Hi, welcome. Bilal. Hi, Bilal. How are you? Thank you so much, dear. What is your good name? Sabir? Hi, Sabir. Welcome. Ruka. Hi. Here is yours. Bakhtavar. Hi, Bakhtavar. Oh, sorry. Baktawar. Hi, Baktawar. Welcome. Moise. Hi, Moise. Here is yours. Uves. Hi, Uves. Here is your beautiful name. Let's see who is next. Okay, okay, okay. Bekzotdbek. This is for you. Thank you. Let's see who is next. Fatima. Hi, Fatima. Here is your good name. Thank you so much for joining. Yaren. Hi, Yaren. Welcome. Double A D and Ido. Hi. Umar. Hi, Umar. Here is yours. Lamia. Hi, Lamia. Welcome, dear. How are you? RAHE double. No, MWN. Hi. Welcome. ABD. Hi. Hassan. Hi, Hassan. Welcome. Iman. Hi, Iman. How are you, dear? Welcome. Thank you. You're most welcome. Hi, Rana. Taha. Hi. Here is yours. Isadora. Hello, Isadora. Here is your Sana. I am good. How about you, dear? Thank you so much for asking. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, Usman. Welcome. How are you? Let's see who is next. Jelly May. Hi. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Zain. Hi. Welcome. Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. Here is yours. I am good too. Thank you so much for asking, dear. Greta is here. Hi. Zafar is here. Kotak. Hi. Welcome. Adilene. Hi, Adeline. Welcome. Anaya. Hi, Anaya. Here is yours. See you. Hey. Jehan. Jihan. Hi Jihan, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to double tap on your screens. Hi Bilal, how are you? Here is your beautiful name. Miguel. Hi, Carl. Welcome. Oh, Ika. Hi, Ika. Asher. Hi, Asher. Here is yours. Michael. Hi. Hey, dear Femi. Welcome. Yahya. Hi, Yahya. Here is your beautiful name. DME. Hello, Delisa. Welcome. Thank you so much, dear Ruxar. Hi, Amy. Here is your good name. Thank you so much for joining. Double tap on your screen, guys. Hey, Amy. Welcome. Mirel. Hi, Mirel. How are you? Paloma. Hi, Paloma. Welcome. Yes. Hi. Work. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Double tap on your screen. We are stuck on 39. Can we make it 40 at least? One more. Hi, Hashim. Here is yours. How are you? Tub, tubby, tub, tubby, tub. Hi, Fatia. Welcome. Let's see. Hello, hi. Anna. Welcome, dear. How are you? Gracias. More. ¿Cómo estás, dear? Welcome. Minahil. Hi, Minahil. Here is yours. Hola. Hi. How are you? Double tap on your screen, guys. Come on. Kashmala. Hi, Kashmala. Welcome. Here is yours. Rian. Hi, Rian. Welcome. How are you? Macy. Why not, dear Macy? Here is your good name. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Harry. Hi, Harry. Welcome. Farish. Hi, Farish. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining, dear Bucky. Hi, Bucky. Welcome. How are you? Thank you. You're most welcome, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Miral. Welcome. Double tap on your screen and don't forget to press the subscribe button here. Let's see who is next. When? Hi, Imran. Hi, Lani. Welcome. Lena. Hey, Lena. How are you? Hello, Iman. How are you, dear? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Abdullah. Hi, Abdullah. Here is yours. Jamal. Hi, Jamal. Welcome. Double tap on your screens because we are stuck on 39. Come on, double tap. Hi, Bang. Your name is 10, dear. Hi, Aditya. Welcome. How are you? Aditya. Welcome. Celeste. Hi, Celeste. Here is yours. Kamil. Hi, Kamil. Here is your beautiful name. Big. Hi. Welcome. Noor. Hi, Noor. How are you? Dear Beta. Hi, Beta. Welcome. Hello. Oh, hi, Minahil. Thank you so much for joining. EYEY. Hi, AA. Welcome, dear Shivam. Here is yours. Hello, my friend name is Pirgile. This is for your friend. Thank you so much. Yes, I am. So good to have you here, dear Shelly. Hi, welcome. Rumi. Hi, Rumi. Here is your salam. Hi, welcome. Khadija. Hi, Khadija. Here is your beautiful name. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Hi, Anna. Welcome. Chahat. Hi. How are you? Arpita. Hi, Arpita. Here is yours. Welcome back. You sound happy and your voice is delicious to hear. Thank you so much. Hi Naira, welcome. Inaya, hi Inaya. Delicious to hear. Oh God. Thank you so much, dear Johanna. Welcome. Alia, hi Alia. Welcome, how are you? Zahra is here. Hi Zahra. Anvita, hi Anvita. Here is yours. Double tap on your screen. Good evening to you from Thailand. Good evening, dear. Hanya. Hi, Hanya. How are you? Hi, Ali. Here is yours. Rocky. Hi, Rocky. What is your beautiful name? Let's see who is next. Thank you so much for joining, dear Kagan. Hi. Welcome. Harper. Okay, dear. Here is yours. Hi, Arush. Welcome. How are you? Welcome. Hawala. Hawala. Hala. Hi. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Hi, Poonam, dear. How are you, dear cutie? Welcome. Let's see who is next. Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Welcome. We love the bus. Hi. Welcome. Hi, by the way, welcome, dear. How are you doing today? Hi, dear Mira. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Wheel is done. Hey. Hi. Let's see who is next. G U and I. Hi, welcome. There you. Hi, there you. I am good too. Thank you so much for asking, dear. How are you? San. Hi, San. Here is yours. CHANDRAVALI. Kumar. Hi, dear. This is for you. Zoe. Hi, Zoe. How are you? Welcome. And UCIFERA. Hi, Lucifera. Welcome. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, dear. Essen, how are you? You have such a unique name, dear. Nusi or Nuki? Cherry. Hi, Cherry. Welcome. Cherry on top. Hey, Lena. Welcome. How are you? Deepy. Hi, dear Deepy. Here is your beautiful name. Biggie. Hi. Such a cute name you have, dear Biggie. Sejal. Hi, Sejal. Welcome. Sahil. Hi, Sahil. Here is yours. Lire. Welcome. Fitoon. Hi. What a unique name you have, and I misspelled your name. Sorry. Fitoon. Hi. Welcome. Eat Paul Apple. Wow. Hey, Rose. Dear How are you? Let's see who is next. Aisu. Hi, dear Aisu. How are you? Hi, dear Saida. How are you? Welcome back. Nancy. Hello, dear Nancy. Welcome. Maria. Hi, Maria. How are you? Hasib. Hello, Hasib. Here is yours, Anna. Hi, dear Anna. Zajar. Hi, Zajar. Welcome. Ayat. Hi, Ayat. Here is yours, Sammy. Hi, Sammy. Thank you so much for joining, dear Sammy. Arjun. Hi, Arjun. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Okay, Arjun is done. Hi, Sanabib. Welcome back. Oh, sorry. Sanabib. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining again, dear Sanabil. Sanabil. Hi, Aspen. Hi, dear Aspen. Here is yours, Ellie. Hi, Ellie. Welcome, dear. Arva. Hi, Arva. Here is yours, Julia. Hi, Julia. Welcome. Irene. Hi, Irene. Welcome. Skyla. Hi, Skyla. Ikdam. Hi. Welcome. How are you? Let's see who is next. Yu-chan. Hi. Here is yours, Rohan. Hi, Rohan. Thank you so much for joining. Wait. Okay. Mina Hill, hi. Here is yours. Samihta, hi. What a unique name you have. Welcome. Don't spam, dear Sahib. Your name is done twice, I think. But you are still spamming. Please don't spam. Hi, let's see who's next. Reubben. Hi, here is yours. Ibrahim. Hi, Ibrahim. Welcome. Adnan. Hi, Adnan. Here is your beautiful name. Sakila. Hi, Sakila. Welcome. Bruna. Hi, dear Bruna. How are you? Sanvi. Hello, Sanvi. Welcome. Elnes. Hi, Elnes. Welcome, dear. How are you? Furkan. Hi, Furkan. How are you? Nella, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Elvira, hi Elvira. Here is your Sophia. Hi Sophia. It is your good name. Ira, hi Ira. Welcome. Hi, there is me, Zainab. Hi Zainab. Thank you so much for Zainab joining. Cord, hi Hisyam. Welcome. 4 plus 4 is equals to. Hi, Kirat. Welcome. How are you? Arya. Hi, Arya. Welcome, dear. Khadija. Hello. Here is yours. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tanu. Hi, Tanu. Welcome. Sujit. Hi, Sujit. Here is yours. Ayana. Hi, Ayana. Welcome. Emma. Hi, Emma. Welcome. Ahmad. Hi, Ahmad. Here is your beautiful name. Atharv. Hi, Atharv. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Hades. Hi, Hertz. Welcome. Linda. Hi. Welcome. Gabe. Welcome, dear Samuel. Hi, Samuel. Here is your good name. Samstruti. Hi. What a unique name you have, dear Samstruti. Welcome. How are you? Let's see who is next. Huran. Hi, Huran. Here is yours. Annabella. Hi. Gracias. Yahya. Hello. Welcome. Orani. Hi, Orani. Welcome, dear. Lisa. Dear Blink. Moksha. Hi, Moksha. Here is your beautiful name. Uzair. Hi, Uzair. Guys, double tap on your screens and don't forget to press the subscribe button there. Let's see who is next. Okay, Maheshi. Hi, Maheshi. Welcome, dear. How are you? Sabir. Hi, Sabir. Here is yours. Rubel. Hi, Rubel. Welcome. Adnan, your name was done before, man. If you want a screenshot of your name, you can watch my live later too. Your beautiful name is done at 41 minutes. Inaya. Hi, Inaya. Welcome. Karina. Hi, Karina. Welcome. How are you? Earlene. Hi. Simra. Hello, Simra. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Don't forget to. Hi, M. Sinan. Welcome. Here is yours. Advika. Hi, Advika. Here is your beautiful name. Elena. Hi, Elena. Welcome. Let me drink some more. Double tap on your screens. Just give me 1 minute. Hakim. Hi, Hakim. Welcome. How are you? Arsh. Hi, Arsh. Welcome. Shiza. Hi, Shiza. Welcome, dear. Evelina. Hi, Evelina. Welcome. Sabo. Hi, Sabo. Here is yours. Kushi. Hi, dear Kushi. Is your beautiful name. Hello, dear Amber. How are you? Nilah. Hi. Welcome. Hafsa. Hi, Hafsa. Lina. Hi, Lina. Welcome. Tehla. Hi, Tehla. What a unique name you have, dear. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Mariam. Hi, Mariam. It is your beautiful name. Let's see who is next. Alexis. Hi, Alexis. Welcome. Welcome back, Khadija ji. Walaikum assalam. How are you? Another Adnan. Hi. Umut. Hi. How are you? Larissa. Hi, Larissa. Welcome. Uh-uh. Tamil. Hi. Welcome. Oh, Imran, please don't spam. Let's see who is next. Okay, Julia, hi. Here is yours. Inaya and Nabil. Okay, dear, this is for you guys. Double tap on your screens. Hi, dear Shri, welcome. How are you? Here is yours. Nathaniel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Urus. Sasha. Hi, Sasha. Monica. Hi, Monica. Welcome. Raj. Hi, Raj. Ali. Hi, Ali. Welcome. Kabinesh. Hi, Kabinesh. Here is yours. Hina. Hello, Hina. Welcome. Tai. Hi. Sanskrit. Hello. How are you? Praveen. Hi, Praveen. Welcome. Tharu. Hi, Tharu. Thank you so much for subscribing. Don't forget to like the live. Abu Bakar. Hi, Abu Bakar. Welcome. How are you? Vanshika. Hi, Vanshika. Here is yours. David. Hi, David. Welcome. Ayat. Hi, Ayat. Welcome. Alex. Hi, Alex. Guys, double tap on your screens. Do like the live and don't forget to subscribe. Let's see who is our next subscriber. Alice. Hey, Alice. Did you subscribed? Because I call you subscriber. Hi, Samad. Welcome. Ivania. Hi, Ivania. Welcome. How are you? Don't use too much emojis, dear Kashish. Hi, Ayan. Welcome. Aisha. Hi, Aisha. Here is yours. Fatin. Hi, Fatin. Welcome. Logan. Hi, Logan. How are you? Tomesh. Hi, Tomesh. Here is yours. Sandeep. Hi, Sandeep. Welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Hi, Kashish. Welcome, dear. How are you? Arishka. Hi, Arishka. Here is yours. Yasin. Hi, Yasin. Welcome. Amal. Hi, Amal. Here is yours. Let's see who is next. Minahil. Hi, Minahil. Welcome, dear. How are you? Zahir. Hi. Here is yours. Helly. Hi, dear Helly. Welcome. Sabir. Hello. How are you? Double tap on your screens. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leona. Hi, Leona. Welcome. Lokita. Hi, Lokita. Here is yours. Let's see who is next. Donna. Hi. Welcome. Yara. Hi, Yara. Here is yours. Carrot. Hi, Zoya. How are you? Someone is saying carrot. Carrot is your name? Hi, Hansika. How are you? Welcome. GABRIELLY. Hi, welcome. Asya. Hi, Asya. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, Esme, welcome. Sajida. Hi, Sajida. Welcome, dear. How are you? We are literally stuck on Mehraj. Hi. 90. Can we make it 100 at least? Orbeck. Hi. Here is yours. Let me check the spelling. Sonia. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Sarfaraz. Hi, Sarfaraz. Welcome. Uzair. Hi, Uzair. How are you? Hi, Ines. How are you? Welcome. Zawire. Hello. Here is yours. Let's see who is next. Abrorbek. This is for you. Sheikh, hi Sheikh, welcome. How are you? Tripaholic. Janavi, hi Janavi, welcome. Adam, hi Adam. Here is your Sardar, hi, welcome. Hessa, hi Hessa, welcome. Swaraj, hi Swaraj. Swaraj, welcome. How are you? Double tap on your screens. Tushar, hi Tushar. Here is yours. Guys, don't forget to press the subscribe button. Let's see who is next. Jinan, hi Jinan, welcome. Carla, hi Carla. Here is yours. Hello, hi. Hello, Iman. How are you? Batsa, hello. Here is yours. Abia, hi Abia. Welcome, dear. Mahinur, hi. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining. Muhammad, hi. How are you? Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Lexi, hi. How are you? Walid, hi Walid. Here is yours. Zakia, hi Zakia. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to double tap on your screens. Joanna, hi Joanna. Welcome. Here is yours. Mimuna, hi Mimuna. How are you, dear? Welcome back, Lagan. How are you? Here is your beautiful name. Let's see who is next. Balkis. Hi, Balkis. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining. I am good too. Thank you so much for asking, dear Lagan. Hi, Angela. Welcome. Jasim. Hi. Safae. Hello, Safi. How are you? Rehan. Hi, Rehan. Welcome. Inosuke. Hello, Inosuke. Here is yours. Let's see who is next. Mahra. Hi, Mahra. Welcome. Elma. Hi, Elma. Welcome, dear. Swara. Hi, Swara. How are you? Sultan? Let me check. Sultan or Sultana? Sultan. Hi, Sultan. Welcome. Freya. Hi, Freya. How are you? Sani. Hi, Sani. Welcome. Momin. Hi, Momin. Welcome. Lara. Hi, Lara. How are you? Zaza. Hi. Angela. Hello, dear. How are you? Khadija. Hi, Khadija. It is your beautiful name, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Hi, Isabella. How are you? It is yours. Wasif. Hi, Wasif. Kiara. Hi, Kiara. Welcome. Harini. I love voice in my drink. Hi, Harini. Welcome. Because it's summer season here and too hot. Hi, Sophie. Welcome. Erva. Hi, Erva. Welcome. Hafsa. Hi, Hafsa. Here is your guide to build up on your screens. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Hi, Hannah. Lukman. Hi, Lukman. Here is yours. Wenderson. Wenderson. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Welcome. Kenlie. Thank you so much for subscribing, dear cutie pie. Hi, Ivan. Welcome. Ivan or W. Hi. Vivian, hello Vivian. Here is yours. Arisha, hi Arisha. Welcome. Hi dear Cindy, how are you? Welcome. Arun, hi Arun. Like the live and don't forget to subscribe. Mohi, hi Mohi. Thank you. You're most welcome, dear. Hi Asima. Asima. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Via, hi dear Via. How are you? Zainab, hi Zainab. Here is your beautiful name. Camila, hi Camila. Welcome. Anna, Julia, hi. Welcome, dear. How are you? Aileen, hi Aileen. Thank you so much for subscribing. Heather, hi Heather. Welcome. Hussein, hi Hussein. Here is yours. Saad, hi Saad. Welcome. Santiago, hi. Diego, welcome. Naila, hi Naila. Welcome, dear. William, hi William. Here is yours. Dua, hi Dua. Welcome. Sophie, hi Sophie. Rafia, hello Rafia. Here is your beautiful name. Hi, Leke, welcome. Basit, hi Basit. How are you? Hajar, hello. Welcome, how are you? Zohan, hi Zohan. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Shirina, hi Shirina. How are you? Okay, Akila. Hi Akila, welcome. Here is yours. Sing Ye, hello. How are you? Shubham, hi Shubham. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining. Saad, hi Saad. Hey Valerie, welcome. How are you, Valerie? Thank you so much for joining. Rubino, hi Rubino. Welcome, dear. Cick, hi. Sadat, let me check the spelling. Saodat. Hi Sadat, how are you? Welcome. Kumsal, hi Kumsal. Why are you so sad? Here is a beautiful name. Noor Sally, hi. Welcome. Royal, hi Royal. What a name. Welcome. Dilna, hi Dilna. How are you? Tina, hello beautiful Tina. How are you? Priyanka, hi dear Priyanka. Here is your good name. Thank you so much for joining. Samu, hi Samu. Welcome. Than. Oh, hi. Welcome. Anaya, hi Anaya. It is your beautiful name, dear. Ali back, hi. Welcome. Shibina, hi Shibina. How are you? Oh oh. Walaikum assalam, Subha. Gee, how are you? Welcome. Okay, let's see who is next. Taj. Hi, Taj. Welcome. Yash. Hi, Yash. Here is yours. Ain't a party without a DJ. Hi, dear DJ. How are you, Lara? Hi, Lara. Welcome. Divya. Hi, Divya. How are you? Lucky. Hi, Lucky. Here is yours. Uh-huh. Good to hear, Subgaji. Hi, Taya. Welcome. Finlay. Finlay? Let me check the spelling. What? Finlay, yes. Hi, Finlay. How are you? Welcome. Hassan. Hi, Hassan. Welcome. Sukhveer. Hi, Sukhveer. Here is yours. Luna. Hi, Luna. Welcome. Iker. Hi, Iker. Welcome. Sadokat. Hi, Sadokat. Here is yours. Abuzar. Hi, Abuzar. Welcome. Iru. Hi, Iru. Welcome. Guys, double tap on your screens. Rancho. Hi. How are you? Miresh. Hi, Miresh. Thank you so much for subscribing. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification. Hi, Upma. Welcome. Steven. Hi. How are you? Cassie Day. Hello. Here is yours. Kamar. Hi. Here is yours, dear. Double tap on your screen. Bittu. Hi, Bittu. Valentina. Valentina, don't be sad. Here is yours. Nisa. Hi, Nisa. Welcome. Vihara. Hi, Vihara. Here is yours. Carla. Hi, Carla. Welcome. Shahma. Shahma or Sama? Shahma. Hello. Welcome, dear. Sabrina. Hi. Welcome. Loretta. Hi. How are you? Hi, please me. What is your good name, dear? Hi, Mustafa. Here is yours. Sangeeta. Hi, Sangeeta. Welcome, dear. Celia. Hi, Celia. Without eyes. Uh-huh. David. Hi, David. Welcome, dear. How are you? Neki. Hello. Here is yours. Gracias. Hi, ¿cómo estás? How are you? Let's see who is next. Ariella. Hi, Ariella. Welcome. Lakshmi. Hi, Lakshmi. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, uh-huh. Hey, Elena. Welcome, dear. Brooklyn. Hi. How are you? Here is yours. Hala. Hi, dear Hala. Welcome. Oh, hi. Hello. Welcome. Niharik. Hello. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining, dear Niharik. How are you doing? Kamya. Hello, Kamya. Welcome. Aisha. Hi, Aisha. Welcome. How are you? Eliza. Hi, Eliza. Hi, Yasmin. With double S. Mine. Double tap on your screen and don't forget to press the subscribe button. Hi, Shagun. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Oh, what happened, dear Sana? Alina. Ignore the background noises. Hi, Alina. Welcome. Raine. Hi, Raine. How are you? Thank you. Most welcome. Hi, Mincio. Welcome, dear. Here is yours. Radha. Hi, Radha. Reda. Hi, Zephania. Hello, Zephania. How are you? Afreen. Hi, Afreen. Welcome. See Yun. Hi, Bashir. Hi, Bashir. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Ayush. Hi, Ayush. How are you? Mariana. Hi, Mariana. Welcome. Avni. Hi, Avni. Thank you so much for joining, dear. Nawaz. Hi, Nawaz. Welcome. Medina. Hi. Here is yours. Nafisa. Thank you so much for subscribing, dear Nafisa. Here is your good name. Anaya. Hi, Anaya. Welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Isabel. Hi, Isabel. How are you? Camille. Hi, Camille. Welcome. Minahil. Hi, Minahil. Here is your Suraj. Hi, Suraj. With a star. Let's see who is next. Pula. Hi, welcome. You're most welcome, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Friend. Hi, friend. How are you? Kirti. Hi, Kirti. Welcome. What did you say, dear? Hi, Nathan. Welcome. Here is yours. Alam. Hi, Alam. Welcome. Frozen. Frozen or please don't use too much emojis, dear. Please. It is yours. Julia. Hi, Julia. It is yours. Clara. Hi, Clara. Welcome. Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Welcome. Please don't use too much emojis, dear Sana. Hi, Avni. Welcome. How are you? Mustafa. Hi, Mustafa. Here is yours. Zainab. Hi, Zainab. Welcome. Nara. Hi, Nara. Welcome. How are you? Kavya. Hi, Kavya. Here is yours. Jackson. Hi, Jackson. How are you? Welcome. Sago. Hey, Sago. I am good. How about you? Leo. Hi, Leo. Welcome. Helena. Hi, Helena. Welcome. I am good. How about you? Hi, Jaimin. Here is yours. Nawaz. Hi, Nawaz. Welcome. Okay. Sudhamshu. Hi, here is yours. Thank you. Why are you not showing your face? Because I don't have a face. I put bucket. Hi, Sophia, instead of my face. I am having a bucket on my neck. Hi, Salman. Welcome, just kidding. Firash. Hi, Firash. Welcome. Imran. Hi Imran. Welcome. I don't have a face. You don't have face. Please show. I'll give you $100. No, I don't need. Hi Jatin. Welcome. I don't have a face, so what will what would I show you? Hi Rizka. Welcome. How are you? Sai. Hi Sai. Here is yours. Sajjad. Hi Sajjad. No, I don't. Hi Sajjad. Welcome. Adi. Hi Adi. Welcome. No. Nazim. Hi Nazim. Welcome. Alanya. Hi Alanya. Welcome. Kunal. Hi Kunal. How are you? Beatrice. Hi dear Beatrice. Here is your good name. Thank you so much for joining. I am good. How about you? Hi Jacob. Welcome guys. Double tap on your screens. We are so close to 150. Okay, let's see who is next. Sazad. Your name is Sazad? Ahmad Ali. Welcome. Insha. Hi Insha. How are you? Myra. Hi. Oh, thank you so much, dear. Good day to you too. Hey, dear Gala. Welcome, Sajir. Hi, Sajir. Never ever, dear Ahmad. Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. Zakir. Hi, Zakir. Here is yours. Samira. Hi, Samira. Here is yours. Saras. Hi, Saras. Welcome. Alone boy. Hi. How are you? Welcome. Lillian. Hi, Lillian. Guys, double tap on your screen. Help us to reach 150. Uh, mm, oops. Let's see who is next. Hi, Hadi. Hi, Hadi. Here is yours, Kaito. Hi, Kaito. I don't need your $400. Man, please don't do this. Hey, Ace. Welcome. Hi, Janvi. Here is yours, Kenza. Hi. How are you? Maria. Hi, Maria. Here is yours, Riza. Hi, Riza. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Abby. Hi. Okay, don't spam, dear friend. You have such a beautiful name, dear friend. Hi, Yasin. Yasin is here. Hello. D-A-N-D-Y. Hi, welcome. Here is yours. I am good. How about you, dear? Thank you so much for joining, dear Effie. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Banker, hello. How are you? No, I can't because I don't have one. Kisinia. Hi, Kisinia. How are you? No. Nasia. Hi, Nasia. How are you? Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. Here is yours. Let's see who is next. Harifa. Harifa. Hi. Welcome. Don't forget to press the subscribe button, dear Sabine. How are you? Liana. Hi, Liana. Welcome. FM. Hi, FM. Welcome, dear. Jacket. Okay. Here is yours. S and Z. Okay, this is for you. Hi, Rahmi. Welcome. Rahmi. Here is yours. Saros. Hi. Welcome. Abdullah, thank you so much for subscribing, dear Abdullah. Here is your beautiful name. Yes, friend is done, but you are still spamming, dear. Okay, I am writing again this for you. If you want a screenshot of this beautiful name, then you can watch my live later too. It is done at 1 hour and 15 minutes of the live. So now you can see, dear. Asel, hi Asel, welcome. Ahad, hi Ahad. Here is yours. Hello, hi. From where it is uploaded on my YouTube channel. You are watching the signatures. Hi Hamza, welcome. Uh, a friend, I think friend. Dimana, hi Dimana, welcome. How are you? Arvish, hi Arvish. Here is yours. Abe, hi Abe. Welcome. Aisha. Why not, dear? It's okay, dear. It's okay. Hi Matthew. Welcome. No problem at all. Ritaj, hi Ritaj. Welcome. Tyler, hi Tyler. It is yours. Let's see who is next. Thaki, hi. What a unique name you have. Welcome. If you want to know about me, dear Ahmad, I have uploaded a Q&A video on my channel in the video section. Dimana is there. So you can watch that video for the further details. Hi, Dimana. It is yours again, and it is done at 1:17 too. 1 hour and 17 minutes. Guys, double tap on your screens. Faiza, hi Faiza. Welcome. Carlos, hi Carlos. How are you? Enrico, hi Enrico. Here is yours. Hi, welcome. Good to have you here. Felix, hi Felix. Amo, hi. Every, why not dear Every? Here is yours. With hi. Okay, let's see who is next. Braylon, hi Braylon, how are you? Here is your beautiful name. Essen, hi Essen. Welcome. Anna Baloch, hi Anna Baloch. Here is yours. Okay. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. And now, Ahmad Ali, your time is and bye. Noor, hi. Because you crossed your limits. Hi, Fahim. Here is yours. Let's see who is next. Yara. Hi, Yara. Adina. Hi, Adina. Here is your good name. You're most welcome. Let's see who is next. Hlutei. Kokila. Hi. How are you? Olivia is so sad. Why are you so sad, dear? Olivia, here is your beautiful name. You have such a pretty name, dear. Hello, Vishal. Hi. I am good. How about you? Hey, yeah, babe. Welcome. What's your name? Oscar. Hi. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Yeshua. Hi, Yeshua. Welcome. Hello. Hi. Sam is here. Roberto. Hi, Roberto. Here is yours. Don't forget to press the subscribe button, guys. Sana. Hi, Sana. Here is yours. I am good. How about you, Safu? PS5. Abdul Rahman. Hi. Here is yours. Ignore the background noises. Sarah, hi Sarah, welcome. Disha, hi Disha, how are you? Can you guess? Yes, what is your name? Abid, hi Abid, welcome. Anas, hi Anas, here is yours. Vidya, hi Vidya. Guys, double tap on your screens. Don't forget to press the subscribe button here. Come on. Mika, hi Mika, welcome. Let's see who is next. Sarim, hi Sarim. Here is yours. Evo, hi Evo, welcome. Zainab, hi Zainab, welcome. Zanek, how are you? Faras, hi Faras. Here is yours. If you want to know about me, I have completed. I have uploaded a Q&A video on my channel, so you can watch that video. Alicia, hi Alicia, welcome. Seher, hi Seher, how are you? Umar, hi Umar, here is yours. My name is Vanya. Hi Vanya, how are you? Menon, hi, welcome. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Yes, President, what's your name? I am asking to you. What is your good name, dear? President. Hi, Sahil. Welcome. Rayan. Hi, Rayan. How are you? Let's see who is next. SL is done. I think you're the same. Or Takshil. Hi, Takshil. Welcome. Ibrahim. Okay. Hi, Ibrahim. How are you? Welcome back. Nasya. Hi, Nasya. Welcome. Shion. Hi. Guys, double tap on your screens. Do like the live and don't forget to press the subscribe button here. There. Zeba. Hi, Zeba. How are you? Valencia. Valencia. Valencia? Oh, Valencia. Valencia. Hi, Valencia. How are you? Bilal. Hi, Bilal. Here is yours. Double tap on your screens. Double tap. Humera. Hi, Humera. Welcome. How are you? Let's see who is next. I am good. How about you? Thank you so much for joining, dear Carrie. Hi. Oh, thanks. You're most welcome. Thank you. Rafat. Hi, Rafat. How are you? Here is yours. Nicole. Hi, Nicole. Good to hear, dear. Humaira. Emmy. Hi, Emmy. Welcome. Okay. Hi, Dinusha. Welcome. How are you? Thank you so much for subscribing, dear Kinar. Here is your beautiful name. Ron. Hi, Ron. Welcome. Zhang Bo. Hi. Welcome. Shoaib. Hi, Shoaib. Here is yours. Bahubali. Who is saying Bahubali? Hi, Nabiha. Welcome. How are you? Charlene. Hi, Charlene. Welcome. Mimi. Hi, dear Mimi. Welcome. Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Here is yours. Ninth. What's your name? What's your name, dear? Could you tell me, please? Again. Sorry if I missed your name. Hi, Milan. Welcome. Isla. Hi, Isla. Golu the King. Golu the King. Hi, Golu. What a name. Welcome. Veronica. is back. Hi Veronica, how are you? Ramesh, hi, welcome. Lile. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, stream is lagging. Stream is lagging. Stream is lagging. Oh, well. Oh, I thought. Let's see who is next. Jewel. Hi, Jewel. How are you? Sonali. Hi, Sonali. Welcome. Is the stream is lagging, dear? Is the stream is lagging? Can anyone please tell me? Could you guys hear me? Hi, Fuzella. Welcome. Is the stream is lagging? Oh God, is the stream is lagging? Nobody telling me. Okay, okay. Let's move to the next name. Welcome, Mary. Hi, Mary. How are you? Hello. Welcome. Luka. Hi. Come, Luca. Come. Who is next? Zan. Umar. Hi, Umar. How are you? Karan. Hi, Karan. Stream is lagging badly. Wait for a minute, please. Is it seems better? Hi, Aina. Welcome. Hi, welcome back. Hi, dear Mahir. Welcome. Akhilesh. Hi, Akhilesh. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. GAB. Hi, Gab. How are you? Miriam. Hi, Miriam. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mariana. Hi, Mariana. Welcome, dear. Amul. Hi. How are you? Noor. Hi, Noor. Welcome. Aya. Hi, Aya. Here is yours. Yukta. Hi, Yukta. Welcome, dear. Aska. Hi, Aska. Here is yours. Zareen. Hi, Zareen. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Zainab. Hi, Zainab. Welcome, dear. Amira. Hi, Amira. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hi, Shiela. Welcome. Revan. Hello. HATTA. Hi. Let's see who is next. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. ANGELE. Thank you. You're most welcome, dear. Hi, Pooja. How are you? Nera. Hi, Nera. Welcome. Double tap on your screens. Kennedy. Hi. Welcome. Lamia. Hi, Lamia. Welcome. Hafsa. Hi, Hafsa. Sehaj. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Nina. Hi, Nina. Here is yours. Let's see who is Cup Noodles. For real. Hi, Janet. Welcome. How are you? Cup Noodles. Ayat. Hi, Ayat. Welcome. Mansi and Tejas. Mansi and Tejas. Mm-mm. Guys, we are so close to 200, so please double tap on your screens and don't forget to press the subscribe button. Kesia, hi. Hi, Abby. Abby, welcome. Ariba, hi, Ariba. Here is yours. Aslin, hi, Aslin. Welcome, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Double tap on your screens. Hi. A. Oh, we start with A. Zakia. Hi, Zakia. Welcome. Harun. Hi, Harun. How are you? Fran. Hi, Fran. How are you? Let's see who is next. Blanca. Hi, Blanca, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Valentina. Hi, Valentina. Here is yours. Thank you so much for subscribing, Megan. Hi, Megan. How are you? Welcome. Rahila. Hi, Rahila. Thank you so much for joining. QUNAID. What a unique name. Hi. Rylan. Welcome. ALUEN. Hi. Danelia of Katy, it's me. This is for you. Thank you for joining. Let's see who is next. What happened, dear Elvin? Why are you so shocked? So shocked. Hi, Elena. Welcome. Hi. Diana. With double N A. Hi. Giovanna. Hello, dear. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining. Malek. Hi, Malek. How are you? Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. It is a good name. Amara. Hi, Amara. Welcome. Kaya. Hi, Kaya. How are you? Double tap on your screen, guys. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. And our next subscriber is Milena. Hi, Milena. How are you? Thank you so much for joining, dear Essen. Hi, Essen. Here is yours. Caesar. Hi, Monique. Hi, Monique. Welcome. Dennis. Hi, Dennis. Here is yours. Johanna. Hi, Johanna. Here is your good name. Besan. Hi. Hi, Ellie. Yogesh. Welcome. Yes, I would like a lot of answers my drink. So lang. Welcome. You are an icy person. Cool, cool. Yes, Azik bhai, and she was asking about you. Khadija. Hazik is here finally. Khadija. Hi, Akram. Welcome. And then she said, just call me when he will be here. Hi, Mariam. Welcome. How are you? Dennis. Hi, Dennis. Here is yours. Shafia. Hi, Shafia. Welcome. How are you? I know Didi is a spam. I know about this spam. I don't know. Maybe. Hi, Amya. Welcome, dear. How are you? Suhail. Hi, Suhail. Here is yours. Didi is a spam, na? Hi, Amira. Amira is done, I think, before. Oh, I forgot. Hi, Gul. Welcome. Daphne. Hi, Daphne. Here is yours. Chris. Hi, Chris. Welcome. Arzu. Hi, Arzu. Welcome. Amina. Hi, Amina. Here is a beautiful name. Huh? No. Double tab, tab, tab. Hi, Arshia. Welcome. How are you? Let's see who is next. Lake. Hi, Lake. For me, it's tab. Double tab, not tap. Hi, Clara. Welcome. How are you? Ahmad. Hi, Ahmad. Here is yours. Mia. Hey, Mia. Gotham. Hi, Gotham. Double tap, 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 tap. Unlimited taps. Hey, Vega. Welcome. How are you guys? Double tap on your screen. Saja. Hi, Saja. How are you? Abby. Hey, dear Abby. Welcome. Sita. Hi, Sita. How are you? Kiara. Hi, welcome, dear Daisy. How are you? Hi, Suri. How are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Wajid. Hi, Wajid. Welcome. Yes, Didi. How are you? Hermine. Hi, Hermine. Herman. Welcome, Herman. How are you? Fanny. Hi, Fanny. How's it, bro? It's their choices. Welcome, Fanny. Here is yours. Leandra. Hi, Leandra. Welcome. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I know Didi is a spam. I know about it. What's your real name? Sentry. Okay, I'm gonna write Sentry for you. Is it okay? Hi, Akshay. Welcome. How are you? Najwa. Hi, Najwa. Here is yours. April. Hi, April. Welcome. So, the hi. Hala. Hello, Hala. Double tap on your screens. Double tap. John. Hi, John. Welcome. GAEL. Like the live. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's see who's next. Chansey. Hi, Chansey. Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for subscribing, dear. I really appreciate that. Andy. Hi, dear Andy. How are you? Let's see who is next. Kathy. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Eliza. Hi, dear Eliza. How are you? Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Could you guys hear me now? Hi, Muslim. Welcome. Devi. Hi, Devi. Nerval. Welcome. Lara. Hi, Lara. It is yours. Thank you so much for joining, dear Eva. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Let's see who is next. Umar. Hi, Umar. Welcome. Cheryl. Hi. Here is yours. There are many. Like Paddy. Hi. Isabella. Hello, Isabella. Here is yours. Nafis. Hi, Nafis. Welcome. Okay, let's try this for you. It's pretty hard, but yes, we can do this. Is not it too long? Let's write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh my god. Okay, it's too long. Finally, it's done. Thank you so much for joining, dear. Here is yours. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Sarah, hi Sarah, welcome. How are you? Nayara, hi. Lisa, that one, that one which I can't pronounce. Beatrice, hi Beatrice, welcome. How are you? Betriz, welcome. How are you? Shakira, hi, welcome. Sophia, hello Sophia. Here is yours. Amia, hi Amia. Welcome. I think that was Chinese name. Yusi, hi Yusi. Welcome. Jenny, hi Jenny. Here is yours. Let's see who is next. Selen, hi Selen. Welcome. Tyra, hi Tyra. Tyra. Welcome, dear Tyra. How are you? Flory. Hi, Flory. Double RIE. Here is yours. Don't forget to press the subscribe button, guys. Let's see who is next. Ivana. Hi, Ivana. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome. How are you? Tasvi. Hi, Tasvi. Welcome. Yamin. Hi, Yamin. Here is a good name. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Kasubi. Hi, Kasubi. Welcome. Joanna. Hi, Joanna. Welcome. Anabia. Hi, Anabia. This is your first comment, I think. Welcome. Baris. Hi, Baris. Here is yours. Pranav. Hi, Pranav. Welcome. How are you? Uh, don't write in capital letters. It take me so much time to understand the cap. So please don't write the caps. Hi, Myla. Myla or yeah, Myla. Welcome, dear. How are you? Albina. Hi, Albina. Here is a beautiful name. Janvi, hi. Don't write in capital letters. Let's see. I forgot my name. Maryland. Hi, dear Maryland. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe, everyone. Hi, Huran. Welcome. How are you? Nurul. Nurul Amin. Such a beautiful name you have, Nurul Amin. Azik bhai, what are you talking about, man? Let's see who is next. Suman. Hi, Suman. Welcome. Rifki with lots of hearts and cup of coffees. Rifki. Hi, Rifki. Welcome. Abu Kalam. Hi. Welcome. How are you? Shelley. Hi, Shelley. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining. Rafaela. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. My shoulder is almost gone. Hi. Hi, Nida. Welcome. How are you? Thank you so much, Stella. Hi, Stella. Please don't write in capital letters. Marija is done, I think so. Maya. Hi, Maya. Thank you so much. Love you, dear. Let's see who is next. Rafaela is done. Thank you. You're most welcome. I love the emoji you put in the comment. Hi, Barrett. Welcome. Kyra. Hi, Kyra. Here is your double tab, guys. Double tab. Tanmay. Hi, Tanmay. How are you? Here is yours, Harry. Hi, Harry. Welcome. Reiko. Hi, Rico. Welcome. Kauan. With a lot of stars. You are from Korea? Uh huh. Good to hear. Fermin. Hi, Fermin. Welcome. How are you? Jade. Hi, Jade. Welcome. Sanjai. Hi. Reconnecting. Oh, we are back. Hi, we are back. Nayu. Hi, Nayu. Welcome. How are you? Dejan. Hello. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Double tap on your screens. Hi, let's see who is next. Sada. Hi, dear Sada. How are you? Let's see who is next. Saja. Hi, Saja. Welcome. Welcome back, Hazibai, Raghuveer. Hi. Double tap on your screen, guys. We have to complete 230. Means 230. Navya. Hi, Navya. And don't forget to press the subscribe button. Just for a minute. Just give me 1 minute. Thank you so much for your patience. Hi, Ines. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Martin. Hi, Martin. Welcome. Bushra. Hi, Bushra. How are you? Kishan. Hi, Kishan. Welcome. Trisha. Hi, Trisha. Here is yours. Five more. Let's see who is next. next Suna. Hi, dear Suna. Welcome. Look at my star. You said track. Hi, track. Welcome. I'm terrible anyway. I don't have good vocals. Hi, Maria. Welcome. How are you? Arjun. Hi, Arjun. Oh. Welcome. Let's see who is next. ELSHANUM. This is for you. Hi, Sanat. How are you? Welcome. Let's see who is next. Gulzada. Welcome. Let's see who is next. I don't have good vocals, so how can I sing? Rada. Hi, Rada. Welcome. How are you? EDA. You are next. Hazik. Welcome. Brian. Hello. Here is yours. Miad. Hi, Miad. Welcome. Double tap on your screen, guys. We have to complete 2, 3, and 0. 4 left. Nair. Hi, Nair. Welcome. Iman. Hello. How are you? Abdul Wahab. Hi. Abdul or Abdu? Abdu. Hi. Oh, you have a big name. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, I do. Hi, Insad. Welcome. Let's see who is next. Annie. Hi, Annie. Please don't spam, dear. Ijwa. IJW. And I don't remember the username. IJWH. Please don't spam, man. DICLE. Hi. Are we sure she is in the chat? Yes. Hi, Ellie. Welcome. I can't read your chat, dear. Stray water, steady water. Yeah, starry water. Oh, steady water. Sorry if I mispronounce. Hi, Asya. Welcome. How are you? Mariam. Hi, Mariam. Welcome. Ifra. Hi, Ifra. Here is yours. Guys, double tap on your screens. Musa. Hi, Musa. How are you? And now it's time to end the stream, but we have to complete 2:30. So please, it's okay. Please tap my friend's crush, she would be happy. I don't think so. This is a name. Hi Anna, welcome. Try another one, dear. Hi Isa, how are you? Double tap on your screens. Come on, two more. We need two more. Hi Iram, welcome. And it's okay. Mm, No problem at all, dear. Hi Nora, welcome. Let's see who is next. Iram is done, I think. Iram is done. Hi. Krist. Akshara. Hi, Akshara. Yes. Now we are going to end the stream, and our last name for this stream is UMASREE. Thank you so much for subscribing, everyone. Thank you so much for liking the live. And Akshara, hi. Akshara. This is our last name for this stream. Thank you so much for your precious time, everyone. Love you all. Bye bye. See you tomorrow morning. Till then, take care. Love you all. Bye. Ronaldo? Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.